What's up guys, Atom Bacon here, and welcome back to more Gris. In the last episode, we explored the clockwork ruins and ultimately brought the color green back to the environment, reviving plant life and probably some other stuff. And now, we ride the vines. Not a lot. I don't know what that was. Not a lot. What are these little red things here? Not the fern-looking thing, but these little red specks. You break that, and these fill up. They don't seem to do anything, but classical Metroidvania wisdom tells us we should probably remember what these are, or at least where these are. But with that, once again, we return back to this temple. And the constellation is increased. This is one of my favorite things about this game. The way that you essentially have the same world that you're exploring over and over, but with each new color adding more to the world, it's completely recontextualized. This temple makes it clear that you are indeed looping through the same place over and over. You aren't you are exploring more areas each time, but it's a really interesting take on the Metroidvania formula, and I really like it. And we saw a moment ago that we're able to stand on the treetops. Crossing the large bridge once again. Well, that was rude. More of those black butterfly-looking things. You can't cross that. Can't get back to the temple. So the only way to go is left. Going back is not the right thing to do, so there's only one option left. That was incredibly forced, I'm sorry. Anyway. Leap before thinking! What are these things hanging up here? I'm not... No. Wait. I don't know, some sort of vines, I guess? They went from clockwork ruins to overgrown ruins. And I just failed a really basic jump. Good job, me. Good job. There we go. Trees are dying and being reborn? I mean, I know the deciduous trees shed in the winter, but that's a bit extreme. I love this little guy. I don't know what he is or what he's supposed to be called, but he's adorable. So let's chase him. Some sort of little forest sprite. Oh, there he goes. Come back. Oh. Alright. I'm pretty sure we just passed him, but not much we can do other than head forward. And now the trees are only shedding halfway. What's going on here? This is where the platforming challenges in this game really start to pick up. Oh, jeez. I could not have timed that better if I tried. Yeah. If you thought the game seemed a little bit easy, it's going to be... Thanks for that. The challenge will at least be picking up a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Oh, I totally jinxed myself there. That was great. Alright. Whoop. Almost jumped a little too soon there. More we can explore over that way, but actually, I think that there's one of the. I still haven't come up with a name for it yet, but one of those collectibles I think is up here. I'm kind of just going off into. I'm blaming the controller on that one. Not even the input lag. Just that was weird. Playing this with the GameCube controller is a little bit odd. Like, I do feel like it's the best way to get around the input lag, but... Okay, no fault for that one, I just fucked up. I do feel like it's the best way to minimize the input lag, but the game definitely was not designed for the GameCube controller. Playing it with the Switch Pro controller... Or, yeah, okay, well, I was right, there is one up there, but I have to be a little more careful about that. It's definitely, I would, if you're getting this game on the Switch, I'd definitely say get the Pro Controller, or play with the Pro Controller. Oh, I just barely made that. Okay. Play with the Pro Controller, or play in handheld mode. Definitely better experiences. The game, if you do have a GameCube controller, I mean, you can, but it's definitely not ideal. We knocked an apple down, and he seemed to enjoy it. Still a little bit too shy, though. Because the two main buttons that this game uses, aside from the joystick, are B and Y, which is a little bit odd to use for the GameCube controller because of the way it's laid out. It's not horrible, but it's a little bit odd since you're like constantly brushing over the A button and never touching it. Like, I'm pressing A, nothing's happening. At least most things are done with B, so that's at least decent enough. Got more of these apples. Knock them down. This looks interesting, but not much we can't interact with it right now. So we're going to keep feeding this guy apples. And I don't know much about him, but since I don't think the game does give him a name, and all we really know is he loves apples, I am honorarily naming you Luke. Also, you're bizarre, but in a weird way, kind of awkwardly cute. So, yeah, Ryuk. And Ryuk opens the path up for us. Now, I've never quite been able to tell if these are roots or like pipelines. They really could look like they could go either way. We have a little bit of indirect control over Ryuk here. He'll follow our movements now, and he jumps when we jump, albeit with a bit of a delay. Let this go through. Doesn't quite make the jump. But we can do that. Not sure what good that did us, but we can do it. Not like we could have made the jump up there anyway. But we see Ryuk has his own variant of the heavy ability. He can curl up like we can. How he got up there, I actually don't know. I totally missed that. I have no idea how he got up there so quickly. Freaking that didn't seem to do anything. Give him some more apples. And now together. And again. You get it, buddy? Let's go. And we can't follow him. Bye-bye, Duke. Wouldn't you know it? We see more of these red butterflies, accompanied by the exact same setup that brought us our last ability. So it's pretty obvious what we need to do. Another set of branching paths. Time to go star hunting. Okay. Okay, that actually wasn't what we were supposed to do. Good job, me. Good job. Well, we actually we can go this way. I swear I'm good at this game, guys. Let's head to the right for a change, then. Or head down, as it were. These creatures, though not exactly the same shape, appear to probably be whatever the same species as Ryuk was. So, excuse me, there we go. Head up this way. I actually don't remember which way we're supposed to go. There was a branching path, and I can't remember which way was technically correct. Hey, Luke! And he had a star all along. Spits us out here. and we have to go all the way back. I'll meet you guys back at the central area. Real quick, if we take the right passageway here, we get a dead end. Well, that was a total waste of time. God damn it. 1 star collected. Let's head to the left. For real this time. Nope, not doing that again. We have a different color of tree here, and we saw that they were shifting really rapidly, but now they've stopped. You see that, unlike the other trees which worked on a timer, these ones change every time we jump, so we have a bit more control over it. This way. What's over here? Nothing in there. Cool. And that just leads us back to the temple. Okay. Or not the main temple, but back to the power source. Sure enough, star is right up at the top. I'd expect nothing less. We got a thing. Oh, oopsies. I swear, at some point I'll find a name for those things, but this episode is being recorded immediately after the previous one, so I haven't really had time to think about it. Got there. Here. And grab the star. Now, with both stars collected, I think we're gonna wait until the next episode to bring them back and see what the power is. See you guys next time.